Okay, so we'll work out 12% of the income then between these two values. So 12% basically of this here. So if I do 12% of 672, of course method here we're going to type in 0.12, that's what 12% is, times 672. So I do that, we get out £80.64. Okay, now remember this is based on a week, isn't it? This is just a week. Okay, it talks about that in a week, isn't it? Okay, so he's paying 12% between these amounts. So 12%, 672, comes to that. That's in a week. In a year, let's work out what that would be. In a year, he will pay £80.64. Of course, there's 52 weeks in a year, so we need to multiply that by 52. And that comes to be 4193.28. Okay, so that's what you pay in a year. Alright, that's basically focusing on that first bullet point of 12%. Let's focus then on the second bullet point. Again, I think it's based on a week. Just read that. It says, if you earn more than £827 a week, you also pay 2% of all your earnings over 827. Well, we know he earns that, don't we? We know that he earns 1,696. And actually, it's a bit more than that, isn't it? It was 0.92, wasn't it? A week. So he certainly earns a lot more. So anything above, right? Anything above than that, earnings over 827, he'll pay 2% of. So everything above 827, up to that, he's going to pay 2%. So if we focus on 827, everything then up to his weekly salary, which we worked out to be £1,696.92, that's going to also get a tax of 2%. Okay. So we simply work that out, and that would be based on a week, wouldn't it? So 2% of this gap here, whatever this gap is. So if I work that gap out on my calculator, 1696.92, take away 827, so that comes to £869.92. So then we'll work out 2% of that, times 0.02, and I get that out to be £17.39. That's actually an 8 there, so I need to round that up, wouldn't I? Because there's an 8 there, chop that 8 off, but I'd round that up, so then that will become a 10, so we actually get 40 there, don't we? £17.40. Now that's a week, isn't it? So then we need to times that by 52, so in a year he will pay £17.40 times 52. So that comes to £904.80. Okay, so that's sorted there. So we've got now values that we need to deduct. We've got his total tax, we've got his national insurance for the 12% bit, and then for the 2% bit, national insurance comes to £904. So we need to deduct these values off his overall salary. But then also then we've got the pension to consider. Now, thankfully, the pension is just a one-liner, because if you look at the pension here, okay, it just looks at his gross salary. So we've got to see what box applies to him. So because he earns 88,240, he's going to be in that box there, isn't he? That's the box he's going to be in. So he's going to pay 6.2%. 6.2%. Remember, as I said earlier, because his salary is there, 88 is going to be there somewhere, isn't it? So he's going to pay 6.2% pension contribution. So 6.2% basically of his salary. Now, 6.2% is a decimal. You might not be sure how to do that, but on your calculator, you can just work it out. Can you? 6.2. Remember, percentage is out of 100, so you can press the fraction button. Press that. Press equals. press the SD, and it comes out as 0.062. Okay, so use your calculator always to check that. Just divide the percentage by 100, times then 88240. So I work that out. Comes out to be £5,470 and 88 pence. Okay, just squeeze that in there. Okay, so now we've got the pension contributions. So now we can work out what his net salary is going to be. His net yearly salary. Okay, wow, it'll be 88,240. Take away then all of these amounts, right? So the 24,496 income tax, the 4,193.28 on the 12% national insurance, the 2% there on national insurance as well, and his pension contributions. And let's work what that is going to be. So on my calculator, so that comes out to be 53,000 he's left with, £175.04. And then to get his weekly salary, okay, so to do the same thing then, we just simply divide that then by 52, and we get our answer. So divide this by 52, and it comes out to be £1,022 and actually 60 pence when I round it, because we've got 596 there, so I'd have to round that up to 10, and then that becomes a 60. There's our answer. We're there. Okay, a mammoth question. Okay, but you know, if you go wrong, you're going to pick up a lot of method marks along the way.